Dear Gabe, it's been a year since we predicted one of the worst years that's ever existed ever. I haven't heard from you in 11 months. It's hard to believe our predictions came true and caused us to be shut inside for 11 months, watching stupid people prevent us from getting back to our regular lives. I sometimes wonder what would have happened if our predictions would have been different. One thing is for sure though, everything in 2020 was our fault, and you and I are the only two who can undo what we caused. I know we haven't talked in forever, but what do you think? Will you join me in undoing all of the atrocities we caused by joking that 2020 would be ridiculously horrible? If you say yes, the Zoom link will be sent to you soon. Meet me tomorrow at 6 p.m. sharp. I'll be waiting. Love your homie, Allison. Gabe!
Allison!
How have you been, man?
Well, considering I'm still in high school and you get to learn useful stuff in college, not great.
Oh right, I completely forgot about that. You still have one more year of suffering, and then you get to experience the real-life world of adult suffering.
I know, I can't wait.
Alright, let's just cut to the chase. We really messed up badly by jokingly predicting that 2020 would be a horrible year.
Oh, 100% we're the worst. I had no idea our future visions would be that powerful.
Me neither, but luckily, my future vision already sees some good happening in 2021.
Really? Mine certainly...
Gabe, do you want a repeat of last year?
Oh, right. No, I don't. My future vision totally predicts 2121 being the best year ever. For sure.
Then let's just jump into it. I'm Allison, Irey, and with me once again to 100% unintentionally but very accurately predict the future is now junior Gabe Wolf. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room right away. COVID, it will end in 2021, but it doesn't go away magically no matter what your weird uncle who gets all of his news from Facebook says.
Instead, like the experts predict, cases will start decreasing because more people will receive the vaccine. Also, at some point, Americans will stop being stupid and properly follow CDC guidelines so we can get this over with. But in the meantime, don't forget that the mask goes over your nose, and COVID isn't only active after 10 p.m.
Once COVID finally ends, people are gonna need a lot of therapy. That's why Dr. Phil is gonna profit off of your suffering by starting his own counseling company where each appointment will cost about $500. And if you talk back to any of his licensed therapists, he'll send you to the ranch.
He'll also film all of your appointments and air them on his own show, with or without your permission. He doesn't care. These appointments will end up on TikTok's brand new premium streaming service where cringy TikTok stars go to film their own horrible shows with some additional real celebrity appearances along the way.
And shortly after they launch this streaming service, the entirety of TikTok will be shut down. This is because no one wants to pay for their stupidly expensive streaming services because, let's face it, no one wants to watch TikTok stars be even more unentertaining with the price tag. And also, they lost a lot of money investing in it, so...
Hollywood comes back with fantastic post-COVID stuff that TikTok just can't compete with. The iCarly reunion, an unannounced Drake and Josh reboot, and of course, an actual Big Time Rush reunion tour that they've been hinting at for the last year or so.
Pixar will also be announcing Ratatouille 2 and 3 due to its recent increase in popularity from last year's TikTok musical. The series will follow the Cars pattern, in which the sequel is the worst, and the third is only slightly close to being as good as the first, but still terrible.
In celebrity-specific news, Gordon Ramsay will have a freak accident with a spatula, fall into a short coma, and wake up and forget how to swear.
Yikes, there goes his brand. In music news, Billie Eilish will collaborate with a huge female pop artist, and the world will almost explode because of it. And yes, it does win a Grammy. But you know who doesn't win a Grammy?
If you're gonna say Ed Sheeran, you're dead wrong. 2021 is in fact Eddie's year to thrive, and you know that.
Okay, maybe it is, but the whole I hate Ed Sheeran memes will become even bigger and more powerful in 2021, and that's a guarantee. Anyway, most importantly in pop culture, Stranger Things 4 will be released this year and it will be huge. No one has publicly stated when this will happen yet, but I see it coming out between October and December of 2021 and at the latest January of 2022. And of course, David Harbour will win a huge award for it for Best Actor, because you know, he deserves it.
Once again, with the release of a new Stranger Things season, 80s fashion will come back in full swing, along with some new 2021 fashion. I predict tiny accessories and giant baggy clothes.
You can travel just about anywhere to purchase these latest fashion trends, because in 2021, 2021, gas prices no longer exist. Come on, go to your local gas station right now, pull up to the pump, fill your tank, and drive away. If anybody tells you you're stealing gas, they just haven't realized it's free yet.
Speaking of travel, this is the year that Elon Musk invents time travel. However, it's not very successful. You can only travel 2 minutes forward and 2 minutes backwards. But hey, he's working on it.
He also invents headphones that get implanted inside of your brain. Now, these actually kind of work, but their biggest and only flaw is they only play Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up, because Elon didn't test the technology with any other song.
These two royal failures get Elon pretty down. So he goes to his close friend who knows a thing or two about failure, Kanye West. While Kanye sits in his sorrow over his divorce from Kim and Elon cries over how much money he's losing, the two decide to run for president together for 2024.
But before they can even announce their campaign, that joint deal between Disney and Amazon we mentioned last year, it finally happens. And they successfully buy the United States government, and the mouse himself becomes president before Biden can even make it through his first year.
And finally, we learn what Obama's last name is.
But before that can happen, the world ends. Turns out the world didn't end in 2012 because the Mayans got it backwards. They meant to put 2021.
Well, that was fun. Let's hope we didn't screw anything up.
The fate of the world's year lies in the hands of this video. Anyway, you better get going. You've got high school stuff to do, right?
Like catch up on my 300 missing assignments from COVID-era high school?
Right. You have fun with that, bud. I really miss seeing you every day.
I miss you too, bro. Can't wait until 2022 when we're finally both attending the same non-specific university in the Midwest. Until next year, I'm Junior Gabe Wolf.
And I'm Allison Irey, and this has been a terrible year.